Welcome to my channel, Wayne on Cars, in Brooklands 2025 British Car Meet. Hi folks, so today we're at Brooklands 2025. We're here with a Bentley, as you can see. So best of British today. From today you'll see vintage cars, probably from the start of the century all the way through until modern cars. So you'll see anything up to the latest Jags, the last Jags off the production line, Rolls Royces, Bentleys, you name it, it should be here today. We got an Aston Martin there, we got an Austin 7 here. So hopefully we will give you some highlights during the day, folks. So if you want to see any more British made cars, or basically prestige cars or classic cars in general, follow my channel, Wayne on Cars. Comment and like, give us your opinions. I'd love to hear back from you. Okay, so at the moment we're the top of where the track is, the racetrack is. The cars are still continuously arriving. At the moment, we've got a mixture, a big real mixture of cars basically. We have a try and stag this and turn it up now. Only 3 Bentleys I've seen so far, and I've seen a 1 roller as well. But I'm hoping to see more Bentleys, obviously. There's a car over there actually, I'm not even sure what it is, to be totally fair. It's a car that I haven't seen in years, that silver car over there. Oh, this is part of the racetrack, from the bygone era, of course. So it opened in 1907, and the last time it was used as a racetrack was in 1939. So as you can see, it's still here, but obviously it's in decay. Brooklands opened as a museum in 1991, but stay tuned with us because later on we're going to show you one of the most iconic airplanes that's actually located here, and that's the Concorde. Do it again. What's that? What? The Morgan? Yeah. The Morgan. Yeah.
Do it again.
They're a bit.
Do you remember these buses? Were they around when you were a kid?
Well, this one's probably a bit older than me. we're standing in front of British Airways Concorde, surrounded by Jaguar XK. I think it's the XKCC car club meet actually. Underneath. Well, it's a bank holiday, and it's the third time we've been here, and it's pissed down every time we come here. Well, there's there's white clouds over there. It might just pass. You never know. But then it rained, so we're basically just sitting in our cars at the moment, and everyone has now got their jackets on. But hopefully, it's only a short rain. It shouldn't rain too long. It always rains on a bank holiday. When everyone says it don't, here you are, look, it's raining. There you go. So anyone that says it don't rain on a bank holiday, unless they're done, there we go. Oh. Yeah, it's the top few cars I've seen today. There was a pretty rare car I've seen up near the track. Was a 1984 Bristol. 46 grand new back in the early 80s. That'd be a lot of money these days. I don't know how much it would be these days, but there was a window sticker on it that actually said it was brand new 46 grand. I mean, is that serious? 46 grand for a car back in the early 80s. Anyway, that's one car that caught my attention because it's a car that you never really see. In fact, I've never seen one for years and years and years. Couple of Silver Shadows there was, and there was a couple of Bentleys as well up around the back there, and the usual Jaguars as well. There's a nice couple of SVRs here today as well with the clubs. So my favourite, well, to be honest with you, of every car, I would say that Bristol. I really like that Bristol because of the rareness of the car. I can't really remember the last time I saw one of those. My father, well, when I was a kid, he had a Ford Corsair. In the early 70s, he had a Ford Corsair, and then he had a Ford Capri. Oh no, now it's absolutely chucking it down now. Look, he had a Ford Capri, and then he wanted a BMW 2002, but my mum said no. They had an argument over that. Okay, so my first car was a Austin Princess, had a vinyl roof. I used to use it for university actually. It was in green with armrests. It's actually a really nice car actually. Followed by a Austin Allegro. Yeah, I had an Austin Allegro. And that was 1974, and that broke down on me actually. And then I had a Fiat 128, which was horrible. It fell its MOT on rust. My first Jag was an XJS, 1979 XJS. I had that for a couple of years, and unfortunately that failed its MOT on rust. Then I had an XJ6, which is a 1989, but there again that failed on rust as well. I think the newest XJ I had was the 351, which was in black, which was the last equivalent modern Jag. It's actually a really nice car. And then we had two sports cars after that, two F-types, and then followed by a Bentley Continental, 6 litre W12. I mean, at the end of the day, you only live once, so might as well have a decent car, you know. So yeah. Well, the Bentley, when I bought it, obviously it's like most old cars. I mean, it is 21 years old nearly. It needed a few things addressing, mainly paint really, and other bits and pieces to the interior which I'm sorting. Yeah, so it's a 2004, late 2004, early 2005 GT blue. I'm not sure about what colour. Well, actually, it's like a navy blue, I suppose I would call this. With there is a name of the interior, but it's like a cream interior. Yeah. The mileage is pretty low on this car, but it's like with any Bentleys like this. I mean, if they're not looked after, they have issues. So, but with this car, this one has been really looked after really well. So mechanically wise, but things were just addressed was things like stone chips and stuff like that, which I have sorted out now.